Hey there, and welcome to this edition of English for Your Life. Today's question is, what is your favorite time of day? If you've never watched an episode of English for Your Life, here's the English for Your Life way. I just want you to know that you can improve your English conversation skills by learning different ways to answer questions. I will ask one question in each lesson, and then some friends of mine, some cool cartoon characters, they'll give you different answers, and these are all answers that a native English speaker would use. So feel free to write them down and use them and change them at your convenience. And you can study them on flashcards or practice with your friends. So I really try to give you information that you can use right away. And I also welcome you to put your answer to the question in the comments. I'm curious to see what type of person you are. Are you a morning person or a night owl? And we'll get to those vocabulary items later. So let's get started. Liza says, I prefer waking up early so that I can get stuff done in the morning. So I prefer, she could say, I prefer to wake up early, or she can also say, I prefer waking up early. So you either use to wake up early or prefer waking up early. So just so you know, you have both of those options after a verb like prefer. Rupert says, I'm a complete night owl. I can't even function in the morning. So a complete night owl, that is just a phrase that we use for someone who just absolutely hates waking up when the sun is out. They'd rather sleep until maybe 5 p.m. if they could, and then just be up all night. A night owl is just a phrase that we use to describe this kind of person. So make sure to write down and study that phrase because that is a common one. Crystal says, I would say that my favorite time is evening, right around dinner time. I want to point your attention to, I would say that. Oftentimes in English we add things to the beginning of our sentences, maybe while we're thinking or we're not 100% sure what our answer is. So when you say something like, I would say that, it's just a way to maybe give you some extra time to decide what your answer will be. And that's something that we do often. Sam says, I'm an early riser. I like to go running in the morning. So early riser is basically the exact opposite of being a night owl. So Sam is someone who likes to be up early in the morning. Coco says, I'm not a morning person at all, but I can't stay up late either. Afternoons are best for me. So a morning person is the same thing as saying an early riser. The main difference, though, is that some people may be early risers, but maybe they actually don't like being early risers. If someone says they're a morning person, that usually means they really like waking up in the morning. Maybe that's when they like to exercise or do some reading or eat their breakfast. Tyler says, it's impossible for me to get out of bed in the morning, but I love burning the midnight oil. So it's impossible to get me out of bed in the morning, but I love burning the midnight oil. Burning the midnight oil is an expression that we use for staying up late, for being up at all times of the day, of the morning, of the night. So he just does not like to sleep much at all, or if he does like to sleep, it's usually during the daytime. Did you know that I'm actually an online English teacher who can help you practice your English conversation skills? I can actually create situations like we've done today and help you figure out how to ask questions and how to get good answers. This is a great way to practice building your English skills. And I actually have a lot of experience doing this, and I've taught hundreds of students to be more confident in speaking English. I want you to know that you can book a free 15-minute class on my website at englishforyourlife.com. And I look forward to meeting with you and finding about, how you want to improve your English or what places you think you need your most help with. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for future videos, and you can actually add me on Skype. My username is English for Your Life. It's been great teaching you today, and I hope that you'll, again, subscribe and watch more of these videos. I advise you to do that right now so that you can get better English starting today. Again, my name's Jeff from English for Your Life. Have a great day.